Show.
PooDoo, indeed. Make sure you wash your hands after you flush. It is Sunday night. I'm Mike Roker. I am here with Claire. Claire, how have you been?
God, I hope that went without saying, but I'm great. How are you?
Fantastic. Mark Perez, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Oh my God.
Sunday evening. We're hanging out. The Golden Globes are on.
Yes, Nikki Glaser's going to
It's
fucking
2025.
Yes.
Yeah, dude. First PooDoo, Croo.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it
the
is.
First
Happy
one.
New Year.
Merry New Year, for those
Exactly.
who know what that means.
Exactly.
And we are also here with Chris Ryans. How you doing, bud?
Yeah, you know,
You love to see it.
one.
All right. All right.
All right.
Very good. Very good. How's everybody's New Year's? Did anybody do anything fun?
I just relaxed at home, honestly. This year it was downtime compared to last year. Last year we saw the midnight at midnight for New Year's Eve. But this year it was just relaxing at home. All good.
Same.
You love
dude.
to see
We
it,
had
yeah?
bubbles. We got some prosecco, and we got some limoncello, and we did limoncello spritzers instead of your champagne at midnight. And let me tell you,
Ooh.
that was where it was at. 10 out of 10 do recommend. And also staying home in your pajamas. 10
Right?
out of 10 do recommend, especially after you visited your family for Christmas. That's tiring. Stay at home. It's great. Do recommend.
I did all the things you guys just said, minus the alcohol. I just stayed home. Didn't do
That's all
anything.
right, man.
It was raining here in Philly. I was like, oh no, I don't.
man.
I guess I'll just keep these shoes off. And that's exactly what I did. The bathrobe was glued to me.
I love
Glued
that for
to
you.
me. I felt like
Cozy king.
Nosferatu and shit. Just walking around in a robe.
Roxferatu.
Oh, you're not ready to.
Roxferatu.
You're not ready for me to scare the shit out of Nicholas Holt and tell him to sit.
Yeah, right.
Sit. I'll stand. I'm afraid of your furniture, sir.
My
You're
goodness.
Yeah,
I always feel
yeah.
weird about Nicholas Holt.
He plays a good scared.
He plays a good scared. He's a very good actor.
Yeah.
Definitely, but also like I've watched him on television since he was an underage kid having sex on skins on British TV. And so there's always going to be something weird about that for me.
You know what else is funny?
Always
There's
something
that.
weird. Yeah,
Forget this because movies are just so fast,
movies are fast.
and we forget them the year after they don't win or win awards. Unless they're like seriously impactful. He was like Redfield like 2 years ago.
He was
Yeah.
freaking Renfield, and it
Like
was
2 years ago.
amazing.
Like 2 years ago.
Coop's in the chat. Coop's ready to drop some Renfield love.
Can we also talk about like the weird year of Bill Skarsgård right now, real quick? I know
Every
last
year
I mean,
of Bill Skarsgård
well,
is
it's
a
just
weird
like
year.
it was like Boy Kills World, The Crow. Yeah, that was him. And then Nosferatu, and then you just go,
Yeah.
here's the Oscar movie, I guess.
Yeah.
Like-
Well, that's just it, right? You're an actor, you get roles,
You
not
gotta
all
eat.
of them are gonna be fabulous, but hey,
Yeah.
you know, I look back at some of my favorite actors and you think about like, man, there's some duds in there.
Yeah, of course, of course. Jamie Foxx did Ray. Then he did a movie called Stealth.
Oh, did you see there's a clip on a comedy podcast that I don't know where they had Matthew McConaughey as a guest.
It was Two Bears, One Cave, YMH. Yes.
Yes, and there was I'm not going to use the term that was socially acceptable at the time. There was a Little People love story movie that Matthew
Yes.
McConaughey was in. And let me
Yes.
tell you, the clips don't age well.
They don't age well.
Nope.
And
No. No.
it was a time.
It was a
If you go back
time.
in 2000,
It sounds like an
one,
SNL sketch. It's
They
not.
thought it
It's
was.
real.
They
They
thought
thought
it
it
was.
was, but that was a real movie that they
No,
made.
no,
Somebody made that.
No. He was out here being made in Manhattan at that time. He wasn't Matthew McConaughey yet.
No.
Yeah.
No. It was like, let's make this the most offensive
Right.
movie
We didn't start
possible,
liking
including
him and-
Little People. Yeah.
We didn't start liking him until Tropic Thunder. Think about that. That was 2008.
Oh my god.
Yeah. He's
Wait, when
Tug-
did Dazed and Confused come out?
Well, that was like, I mean, the reconnaissance, the beginning of
reconnaissance.
like
Not his
I'm
breakout.
an actor, and like then I'm about to be like
We take you
serious
seriously now.
Right,
Yeah, yeah.
Right, because Dallas Buyers Club is what like brought him in, but he had to like climb out of the main Manhattan. I'm gonna do an Adam Sandler, a Ben Stiller flick, where I'm his agent, and then he just sprouted out of that because in between Dazed and Confused and Dallas Buyers Club for him was a lot of stuff. He was in a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie.
Yeah, he was in
Like-
every romantic comedy known to man.
Like you said, working. Like,
Yeah.
just out
he
here.
was working, but he
working,
wasn't
Right.
respected Hollywood McConaughey
Right,
yet.
right. I mean, because here's the thing: regardless of what, like where he was headed, because he had the leading man good looks, he was going to get those roles, right? And then just fit him in wherever, and and dude's got to get paid. So.
Yeah. Also, we're on the tangent, so I'm just going to lean into the skid. Do we believe the alleged brethrenhood of Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson? Do we believe that?
What do you mean?
Did you know that they could be brothers? That's
Yes.
the rumor?
Yes.
Do we believe this? Because apparently there's some overlap
Yeah.
with moms and
It's
things
highly
of that
likely.
nature. It's highly likely
Super highly likely, yeah.
that they could be half
interesting.
brothers at the least.
Yes, it started with a Woody and ended with one.
It ended with two. Buzzing. Bye-bye.
Every Sunday, 9 p.m. EST.
Yeah. The more I look at them, the more I'm like, oh God, you do have very similar
Yeah,
features
that's
to your face.
interesting.
Yeah.
That's very,
Yeah.
very, very
I'm for it.
interesting.
I'm for it.
I love that, if
For
true.
it.
Which makes it, there's like a commercial that just came out with Matthew McConaughey being like, pro AI commercial. Don't love, but he's like, if this business had AI, then they would know this isn't my style. And then Woody walks outside with him wearing like a purple fuzzy coat and like a cheetah hat, and he's like, look at you, look stupid. Anyway, I like that they were in the same commercial together, but
Yeah, they're like definitely homies. Like,
yeah,
the
energy
detective
matches.
and all that. So
Yeah.
By the way, Mr. Swift had a horrible experience at Wicked. I am not happy about that.
Oh,
I would not have been amused.
I got the text
$5.
message about this, and I was pissed off for him.
Right, exactly. It's like, dude, no. But
Don't buy a ticket to a sing-along if you don't expect bitches to sing along.
Exactly.
It's in the fucking
also,
trailer. Go to the regular screening.
also,
Venmo.
people be stupid.
Venmo.
He's on down my wallet, sir.
Yes, exactly. I mean, although really, the story of Wicked really says that out loud. That people are stupid because look what happens to these characters. It's like,
Big nod. Even though Rogue still hasn't seen it, has he?
no.
I have not seen it. I
So much.
I will see it. I will see this movie.
When?
Oh my God, you so
Chris, I would have happily went to that
Okay,
screening with you.
okay,
and
here's
sang
the
with
problem,
you and
Claire.
annoyed everybody.
Me too.
I have a conundrum. It's a
Wait,
little
what
movie
now?
called-
What's the
Okay,
excuse
okay.
now?
There's a little movie called Sonic 3 that I have to see as soon as possible.
Babe, I haven't seen it yet, and I want to.
No, and after I see that, I will watch Wicked. It's
Oh,
just-
after Gladiator 2, and now after Sonic 3,
I have not
and
seen
now...
Gladiator 2. My mom does not care anymore or something. I don't know.
Joey, do you like movies with gladiators in them?
No, she likes
need to
movies with
see it.
Denzel Washington in them because
You know what, Roke? You know what we should do?
what should we do?
We should have a watch party.
Okay.
Straight up.
Okay.
I don't
I'm
know if I
afraid of y'all.
can do this on StreamYard or not. I can.
Yeah,
I can
we
share
just
my
have to-
screen.
Yeah.
I will.
Because now it's
I
on
will get it
digitals.
set.
All right.
Oh, Koopa,
What are we
I've got to.
watching? Wait, can we watch? Wait, can we watch
I
this
will
week?
go to an
Yeah, we can watch this
oracadon.
We can watch this week.
Or lacadon.
I ain't
Yeah, we
afraid
can-
of y'all. I'll watch a
We
movie
can
with
go on
you.
StreamYard. Absolutely.
What are
I'm
you,
not afraid of you either.
what are
Let's
you-
be friends.
What are you threatening me with
You're
a good
gonna
time?
No, it's gonna be the best time. You're gonna fucking love it, dude.
I'm in.
Okay,
I'm in.
sorry.
I told
Great.
you, I've been a Cynthia Erivo fan since Widows.
Congratulations, you're committed. You can't back out now. We'll make it happen.
Okay.
There you go. You're
I would
stuck
like to
with us,
watch
man.
all the movies with you guys. I don't-
Mhm. And then you can go to the theater to
If
see
that's
Sonic, but you need to see Wicked. It's just freaking movie.
Don't you flag my children's movie I want to see in the theater like an adult?
You can see that and you can watch it with us as friends. You don't even have to pay for a ticket. Because you know this bitch already has it. You know,
I'm
already
just trying to
purchased.
see how sad Shadow is.
You know, I got this shit on digital. And I'm gonna buy the Blu-ray when it's time, but I already have it on digital.
I'm on fire!
Yeah. I'm waiting. I ordered my Blu-ray copy already, so yeah.
Yes,
that'll
I
be
will
Can't
watch
wait.
it with you. Whatever you want to do this week, we can do that. I am an open book.
Anyway,
I
that
see.
was PooDoo. Now we're gonna go watch. I'm just
Exactly. See y'all later.
Later, nerds.
It's a
Click.
3-hour movie. I don't give a shit. We're gonna be up all night. Let's go.
I am looking forward to it. So,
Me too.
and then I'll let you know how it is. If I'm, I'll let you know if I like it or not. Who knows?
I know. I'll tell you who knows.
I
know.
saw a lot of good movies in 2024. So I don't know.
Not this one though.
It's pocket sand. So this week, some news came out, and we're all believers in DC Studios and the Gunverse. We're very excited. We also need to start. I know people don't know him, but Peter Safran is the other half of this. He is a phenomenal producer.
Mhm.
He is one of James Gunn's mentors. We will get back to him in a second, where I will let you know how important he is if you don't know that already. But a little thing that I wanted to happen, and apparently the actor wanted to happen this week. And Jason Momoa is now Lobo for the Supergirl film.
Only a matter of time.
Yes, it was only a matter of time. I wanted this for a long time, and it's happening, and I couldn't be more excited.
Of course he is.
Right, you have Patrick Stewart, who played Professor Xavier. You got Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark. You got Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. And now you're gonna have Jason Momoa as Lobo. Hopefully, with that same energy of like, this is my dream role.
Yeah.
And now there's articles of this interview resurfaced of like, I think he's promoting the second Aquaman film, and he's like talking about his like on a press junket, like talking about his first audition for DC and how he thought it was going to be Lobo. You need somebody to beat up Batman and Superman. There's only one person who could like do that. It's Lobo, right? It's like, no, man, I got this whole idea. We're gonna make, Aquaman Polynesian, and he was like, all right.
I'm here for it too, I guess.
I'm here. I mean, sure, thank you, but I'm like, I'm also here, and I follow him on Instagram, and he had a quick little video of him with the script in his hand and a watermark saying "property for Lobo's eyes only," while he's like about to turn the page with a very well lit cigar, and I was like, I'm going to throw up. I'm going to throw up all over myself. It's going to be
Badass.
ugly. There's no one here to help me. That's what I thought, and I was at work.
You've been projectiling on some nerds. It would have been bad.
Buy something.
Here's where Lobo is.
We don't
Follow
have
the
any
trail
more
of vomit
one
to the Lobo section.
So yeah, I am fucking stoked for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. But back to Peter Safran. See, Peter, I think I'm saying his name right. Hopefully, Peter Safran is one of James Gunn's mentors. Also, very well producer. He brought you a little thing called The Conjuring. You may have heard of
Those
that.
were not successful at all.
You may have heard of that. They have
9 of them.
Yeah.
No, 4?
So
3?
there's a bunch.
I lost track, and then it's connected to the Nun and Annabelle, right? It's all part of the
Yeah.
same universe.
La Llorona. Yep.
Yeah, like all that. It's all part of the same universe. So
There's supposedly going to be a Crooked Man movie. That's same energy.
Too many spooks.
and I love the two leads.
Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson.
Yeah, they're both they're great.
Brilliant.
Yes.
And
Brilliant.
here's the thing, it's like now it's like in my head they're just always paired together, right? It's like,
Mhm.
there's a matching set.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He produced Peacemaker, the Suicide Squad already. Like he's already worked with
Yeah.
There we
James
go.
Gunn before, so Creature Commandos as well. That he's producing all of it. I mean, obviously he's a part of the DC situations, but yeah, he's been producing stuff since like Shazam, all this stuff. Yeah, and so
By the way-
the Annabelle films and
Yes, Cooper. Yes. They're up there, man.
So,
They're up there.
Colin Farrell just won for Penguin.
Yay!
It's so cool.
That
I'm
makes
so
me so happy
I
and
do, like,
deserved.
seriously, right? It's like you get lost in that damn role, dude. That's like everything.
Hold on now. Let me pull
So
this up since
cool.
we're here.
hell yes.
Let me see.
That is what I am talking about.
Super happy and perfect timing, right? We're in the middle of this
Yes,
conversation.
we're talking about
Yeah.
DC Studios.
Let me see. So
We
who
did
is he-
this.
Who is that there Penguin? Who is he nominated? What was it?
I
Who
think
else
it's
was in the
best
category?
actor in a mini
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So
because
There's
you know,
too
then
many.
and usually, I mean, and
Penguins
here's
in
the
the
thing.
mini, so it's gonna. They got
Yeah.
all the mini noms. Is them, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
They're gonna win makeup too. Is makeup a category for Golden
Yeah,
Globes?
it should be if it's not.
I know. I mean, I don't know. Like Academy Awards usually.
Yeah.
Like
Best
I know there's some stuff that doesn't.
performance by a male actor in a motion picture.
I
Oh,
wanna know
it's
if they-
movies too. Damn.
Yeah. Is Christina Milioti? I know that she's nominated for sure, but did they
Yeah.
give me the answers for that yet or no?
I don't know.
She's
I
definitely
missed
winning.
a couple. Yeah, there's a,
Yeah.
and here's the thing. I realized, you know, if you're up against some powerhouses, it's tough, right? You know, but it's like one way or another, that performance right there is just has
Let's see
opened
here.
more doors. There's no way it's not going to
Oh.
award or not.
The
You
only
know?
thing that makes me sad about Colin Farrell winning is allegedly he was also in the same category as Ewan for Gentleman in Moscow, which great for you, buddy. But also the Baby Reindeer guy, I didn't see that. And Andrew
to see
Scott
that.
and Ripley. I need Andrew Scott to get all of the things because I love him.
He's fantastic.
That makes one of us.
Oh,
I can't stand that
you
dude.
can't stand him. Ooh,
can't
wait, why?
stand
Is
him.
there tea? Is there tea I don't know about?
I don't like looking at him.
Just-
I don't know what it is, and it's
It's
funny
your
because
face, honestly.
It
It's not
started
you.
off where like I did like him when I saw him in Sherlock. I was like, oh, he's cool, right? He's so like batshit crazy. Like this is fun. And then as time went on, and I think when he got to the part where like he did like the hot priest thing, and I was like, I'm
no,
not buying it. dude.
no,
So,
are
like,
you kidding
I
me?
Don't
Whoa,
buy it. I
You
don't buy it.
the
just
priest from
Don't buy
Fleabag?
it. Nope.
I buy it the
That's-
most.
That's where I checked out. I was like,
The
I'm done,
drunk,
dude. Yeah.
hot priest.
Yeah.
Somebody put a fan
my
on Claire,
God.
please.
It's something about that just killed it for me, and I'm like, I'm
Nope.
done.
It fans some Catholic guilt within me. Let me tell you, some ex-Catholic. I'm no longer Catholic, but let me tell you, as being raised Catholic, I was like, the hot priest who's having a question of his faith.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah. It's weird. It's weird. It's just one of those things that just, yeah. I no longer get it. That's probably the best way to put
Coop
it.
says everyone is a celebrity.
They
nemesis.
do. I'm trying to think of
Who's
mine.
yours? Yeah, tell me what your celebrity nemesis is. Mine is very irrational as well.
Well, what's
Because
yours?
I'm going to say yours is irrational, Mark.
What's yours?
Because
What's
by
yours?
all accounts, I should be totally cheering for this person, like super, like into him, right? It's
Yeah.
like, so that's what's funny because it feels odd that is the person that's my nemesis, right? You
Yeah.
know, so yeah.
There
No,
was
I get it.
one.
Everybody's going to feel good about mine.
There
Everyone's going to
was-
like mine.
There was one
I-
I had, but he like showed up in a movie, and I was like, I think you are a good actor now.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Yeah.
It was Charlie Hunnam for a long time. I was like, how's this kid getting
Yeah,
old?
oh
Oh,
my!
yeah.
Wow.
Well, how's this kid
It was
getting old?
Michael
like him.
Shannon before this, but now Michael Shannon is freaking cool.
Shannon's
I love
great.
Michael Shannon now, but
So, I think it's weird.
It took me a long time, but now I'm like, dude.
Yeah,
dude,
there you go.
Right?
There it is. Found
I
it.
think it's
Jared Leto.
funny. Oh, that's everybody's collective
Yeah, that's
nemesis.
kind of
That
like a
doesn't count.
resounding. Yeah.
So I have two. And here's the problem: is that both of these nemesis come with a small amount of respect. So, actually, no, a large amount of respect. One of them is because I fucking hate him so much anytime he's in anything, and that is what's his name? Rufus Sewell? Is that his last name? Is that his name?
Okay. I
From
think
Man in
I
the
know
High
who-
Castle, from The Holiday, from
Yeah.
every villain in every fucking movie that you hate so much and you just want to push him off a cliff. That's part of it.
I can understand that.
But the other one's Anna
understand the
Kendrick.
responsibility. Oh my god, that's so funny. But I get it. I get it. By the way, my musical theater nemesis is Lin-Manuel Miranda. Oh, I hate that. I can't stand that. dude
That
anymore.
dude's a fucking dweeb.
I love
Um,
it.
Him and,
It sucks because you're like, you're talented, but fuck you, dude.
yeah, but then the runner up in that is what's his name? Aaron Tveit.
No, how dare you? No, don't you dare.
I don't get it.
Because here's my thing, though, is that Aaron is the Leonardo DiCaprio of musical theater,
Okay.
where he's always almost good enough, but he's never quite good enough. The only reason that Aaron Tveit won his Tony Award was because it was the fucking COVID year and everything else was closed. It's the only reason he won. And he's like, that performance
the only
is
reason-
so good.
Oh, you mean kind of like how the Dodgers won baseball that year for World Series?
I think I found mine. I found
You
mine.
found
for real
yours?
this time.
What's yours?
He's never been good. Army Hammer is bad.
Oh, no, we agree. You can take
Yeah.
that cannibal
I mean,
weirdo. Yeah.
Yeah, I
absolutely.
think-
He was a incredible weirdo.
So the only pass I give
Yeah.
him in is Call Me by Your Name, just because that movie meant a lot to me when it came
Yeah.
out. But outside of that, and maybe in Man from Uncle also, just
He
because
was
it's
good in
just
Man from Uncle.
all around that
was Hollywood.
movie. Yeah, but outside of that, I don't get it. He's a handsome dude.
He's handsome.
That's about it.
So Chris, I know that you're not talking about Army Hammer and that you're talking about Aaron Tveit, and I need you to know. Here's the thing: is the man very hot? Yes. Is he very smooth? Yes. Those two things do not a Tony Award-winning actor make. He's got a beautiful voice and he's very pretty.
Yeah.
And he's talented. I'm not saying he's not talented, but it doesn't mean that he's top-tier musical theater performance man. I'm sorry. He's not. He's always in the running. He's in the conversation, but he's never going to be the one that takes your breath away completely. I'm sorry. And I love him. I love him too, okay? I know. I made you bad. I'm sorry.
All right.
Anyway,
Celebrity
Kristen Stewart
nemesis.
can suck it too.
But anyway, yeah, this became a thing. But hey, that's what we're here to do.
Yeah, dude. Sunday. That's why you guys came here.
Yeah.
Also, why you came here is because Skeleton Crew happened this week, and it was another banger. She called my man Jedi, and I was like, yes, yes. Put respect on that young man's name. Yeah, the Power of Friendship episode was great. It was awesome.
Yeah.
These kids are good, man. These kids are good. Parents are, Jude Law and he's doing his thing, and he riled up his troops. He did exactly what I thought he was going to do. He turned them all around, and he was like, "We ain't got to worry about money ever again." Because I found the place. So it looks like everybody's heading back to Ad-Aden at the same time, and we're going to find out, what's going on. We're going to
How
find
many
out.
episodes are left? Two, right?
Two, yeah. I think
Yeah,
we're going
two
to find
more.
out.
So
if-
this one is the penultimate then.
Yeah, we're going to find out
Okay.
if this supervisor is a retired space pirate who wants to keep everything to himself. And I wonder who that person is. I wonder if they're walking among us already. We don't know yet. And, could be. What if it's Wim's dad? What if it's
No, it's
what
not.
if it's Neil's mom?
No, Neil's mom is who snuck Wim's dad the thing to get
Yeah,
behind the barrier.
True.
But it
true.
could be Neil's dad.
It could be Neil's dad. I like how we're just pointing fingers. This is great.
It could be one of KB's moms.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
They were not in on the plot.
Not at all. So what do you guys think of this episode?
It was good.
All right. All right.
It's. I mean, I'm not like this. Is not my favorite show ever, but this one was one of the better episodes, and there was obviously a huge nod to the Goonies with the slide, right? That was
Yes.
I was like, oh my god, that's so funny. It totally reminds you of that, right? The crab droids were probably one of the better things I've seen in the show because it felt so Star Warsy, right?
So
This one
funny.
had a lot of the Star Warsy elements that you love, and not nods or nostalgia or anything, but that world that we love to live within, right? When we see these shows, right? We love seeing these things. The crab droids are one of those things that, like, that's the kind of stuff I love. That's what makes up, like, my love of this universe. Little things like that.
It was
things like that, right? Yeah, things like that are what I really, really appreciate, right? And and it's funny because the Jude Law character, we want to love him and then want to hate him all at once. So he's very much in the same sense of like Hondo Ohnaka, right? Obviously not quite as like larger than life, but still, he's chaotic neutral. Is basically
chaotic neutral.
Yeah, that's definitely
that's about right.
Yeah. And so those are the things I take away from the episode. And of course, it's directed by one of the better directors that Star Wars has had in years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we know we're going to get a certain quality episode if she's involved, right? Yeah. And that's what's cool about it, because at this point, it's like we see her name attached to a project. It was like, okay, well, we're going to see something cool. So.
And that when Bryce Dallas Howard is directing, that it's going to be an episode that is
with heart.
Hi, Ronan.
That's the one. It was the power of friendship. It's all heart.
If you're like, we need Bryce to do the one where you pull the emotions out of these actors, especially if they're kids. Mm-hmm. I knew that like the second that she had that episode in this show, and it was not as much focused on Jod. He wasn't in as much of it as the kids were.
Yeah.
Great, wonderful performances pulled out of kid actors, which is very hard to do.
Me very much so. I think shown the most in this episode. Like I said, that character I think is my favorite overall.
I love her.
She's great.
There's some cool stuff going on there.
And Wim saved her life with like batteries. It was wild.
Yeah, right.
And the whole like disability representation side of it, of being like, of course I want to be able to do everything that Fern wants me to do.
There you go. There you go.
Yes, exactly.
They've learned.
They know. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's just like the vulnerability of being like, I don't want our friendship to change, so I don't want to tell her when I can't do something anymore. And you're just like, I'm going to have no friends again. And you're just like, precious Beeb, she loves you. She's going to do anything to stay your friend. I don't care if you can't climb the ladder. She's going to love you, baby girl. Oh my God. It was so lovely. And to have Wim get that win of like, by the way, I was just a couple seconds away from complete system failure. Thank you, buddy.
Exactly.
You literally saved my life.
You saved my whole life. I wanted to downplay it, but good job, bud.
Very true. And then a big reveal with the ship at the end.
Yeah.
How the ship
it shed its skin.
Don't press that button unless you're getting sucked into a crazy, scary Toy Story 3 trash compactor monster.
Exactly. That part was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I was like, okay. I was like, this ship is not flyable anymore. What's going on?
And after the intrigue of like, this pirate was hiding a ship within a ship.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What is going on here?
Right.
Yeah. Like, what is going on here?
And it was awesome too. It provided their talents.
Claimsies on it too.
He called it claimsies.
He claimed claimsies.
Yep.
Yeah. And each one of those kids were able to use like their skills that they've learned in this experience to help save the day in their own way. I'm just like, oh, my little babies. Yeah. So good.
If they've learned a lot, like to the point where like, I wouldn't mind like a comic of them like years later as like these scoundrel kids call themselves the skeleton crew or whatever and just doing stuff.
These pirates.
That is their ship now.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep. Crazy. Man.
So good.
And like how they just locked in and was like, all right, accelerate.
We got X-Wings also. So
X-Wings.
Yep.
Yeah. And how they they heard about them and now they get to see them for the first time. So it's like we get to see children react to seeing an X-Wing fly in their universe for the first, like, it's insane.
And like, because they saw them at Kim's, but then they were like, but Jod said they weren't the good guys. And he's like, no, wait, they're the good guys. And having the kids having all of our adult moments of just going, yes, the X-Wings are overhead. Yeah. You're like, yes.
Yeah. The Eagles have come.
The Eagles
are coming.
Yes. So good, man. The show just makes me smile.
It's just delightful. It's just so delightful. and I'm so in. Like I'm so happy that this show is delightful. Like it's just so much fun.
That's just
And
what it is.
it's so Amblin that it's just like,
Mhm.
oh man, this is great.
But one thing that I did notice, Jod got the lightsaber at the end of the previous episode, man.
Yes.
It got
Yes, he
taken
does.
away from him. Yeah.
I know. He's got to ignite the blade, though.
That's what I'm saying. I was fully thinking he was going to use it to escape and kind of show some lightsaber skills. We may
Mhm.
not get that until this next episode, right?
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
because I was really fully ready for that to happen finally. You know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's going to be
So I
pretty
wanna
sexy
see.
seeing him swing a lightsaber. So there's that.
I mean,
That I'm ready for. Right?
It'll be Jude Lawless.
Yes. Yes.
It'll be something.
It'll be cool. It'll be cool to see him do that, right?
Huh?
You know, I know.
Jude Lawless.
And what's it gonna sound right? Like like how lightsabers have like their own little unique sound sometimes, but we'll see. Oh, we lost one.
I think Roke's just
We
dying.
went out the hatch just like Jod got threatened with.
Roke is laughing, dying. He needs to be out.
His face like, ha, 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 ha.
But no, I am.
What if it has
obsessed.
a different sound because it's from the Old Republic?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I would love. I would love that because I think it's sometimes for
It's just a
me,
bunch-
like
just a bunch
especially
of
like
bunched
like
up
we hear like
crackers.
Sidious's lightsaber,
Mhm.
how it has that character. The sound itself gives it a different feel, right? I love that,
Mhm.
right? So
What
yeah,
if it
I'm
creaks
hoping we
open
get
like a
that.
door. Lightsaber just comes out. Yeah. So WD-40 that lightsaber, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Man.
Armor all.
Also, I'm excited though because like when he lights that shit up, it's gonna tell us a lot about his
color will it
upbringing. Yes, and what color will it be?
Yes,
And it's gonna tell us like, yeah, you're spouting some Qui-Gon Jinn shit,
yeah.
but
Well, didn't
how much have you been trained, my guy?
what's his face open it up upside down? Is that another lightsaber?
Whim.
Yeah,
He did. It was blue.
it was blue. Yeah.
Oh, it was blue. I did not see
It
that.
was
I don't even
blue.
remember that. Okay.
Yeah,
his
he almost burned his little
His
footsies
toesies.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally missed that.
Those
He
little
was like
piggies.
in the lightsaber Luke stance
Okay,
too,
so
just
blue.
turns it on upside down. You're
Right.
like, yes.
Yeah, I was so excited, and then he almost burned his foot off. Sweet
Yeah.
baby boy.
I was like, oh,
Uh,
doggy touched the White House. Oh no.
oh no.
Oh,
That's right.
no.
Okay, so it was the last episode because that's the one for whatever reason just left a memory, and I'm like sitting there, I'm all, oh yeah, I did watch it this week. It was a busy week, y'all. Okay,
It all blurs together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, on Halloween on BS Gaming, everybody tune into BS Gaming every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. EST. We did some spooky gaming. We had Mark there with us. We played a little game called Until Dawn, and where I came up with the crazy idea of having a game where fate is decided by the two people who are afraid of horror films the most in our circle, and I had them decide these young teenagers, young adults' fate. And it turned out pretty good. We had a lot of fun.
Did Almost everybody died. Really? Did it go that well? Huh?
Hey, listen, hear me out. If I watched our movie, our Until Dawn experience, I'd be in. It'd be a great movie.
and it absolutely would because
It'd be a
that's
great
how
movie.
it works, right? Not everybody
Exactly.
survives.
The final
so-
girl
yeah.
survives with the girl who you want to die the most. That's
Yep.
awesome.
At least the
Um,
final girl, yeah. As long as
it was-
Hayden Panettiere
it was
made
fun.
it.
It was
Everybody else
fun.
could have died.
That's
I don't
what I was
care.
worried about. I was like, please save her. But with the success of Until Dawn, there was a anthology called the Dark Pictures Anthology, in which they made more games that were akin to Until Dawn in the style of.
Okay.
And then the Until Dawn writers made their next project after that. And they made a few of these games of the Dark Pictures Anthology. And I would like to know if you guys would like to play some more of these with me. I know we are in our cozy gaming chair here, Claire.
Yes,
And
yes.
we will still remain cozy, but scaring people is also fun.
It is
Yes.
fun.
Looking ahead, I would definitely be down for that. Yeah.
Sure. That sounds awesome. So there are a few games that we can play from these. So
Oh, boy.
yes, it is. I have a list here, I think. Hello.
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 So there was one called Little Hope.
I'm glad there was a PE at the end of that.
Little Hope.
I was like,
Little Hope.
okay. well
Hey,
now.
that's my job.
Well, the first one was called Man of Medan, and that was pretty good.
Mancha.
Pretty good. It was well received. Sean Ashmore is in this one, who was
Oh yeah, I spent
Iceman,
or one of
yeah.
yeah.
Iceman's in it as well. Then there is Little Hope, like I said, which is what's his face is in this? Another known actor. Give me your name. Anyway, he's in this. It's great. Then there is House of Ashes, which I believe is the H.H. Holmes one.
Murder Castle.
Murder Castle.
We love Murder Castle. My kind of town, Chicago.
And then there's The Devil in Me. So that's another one you could also play. And then there's The Quarry, which is the.
You mentioned that one.
I mentioned that one.
Yeah.
That's the one that.
Before.
Yes, that was the one from the writers of Until Dawn, and that has a very unique system in which it has, I believe, 165 different endings can happen.
It's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. It's definitely stuff going on.
That makes me even more anxious.
Right, and that one's like I think the scariest of the four. And then there's a Dying Light spinoff. They're starting to do spinoffs now, stuff because they're getting huge. But yeah, we have quite the plate.
There's quite a supply of things to torment me with.
So,
I
all
like
right.
it.
So stay tuned for that. We'll let you guys know. We're going to stay cozy for a while, though.
Yes.
We're going to the fire temple on Tuesday. Don't you worry, babies.
We don't want to. I don't want to break up the coziness with anxiety and angst.
And honestly, wait, fire temple, water temple, spirit temple. It's probably about 5 or 6 weeks until I finish this thing. So
okay, beautiful.
So
that's a good amount of time.
Well, yeah, it's a good amount of time.
Time to settle into the new schedule of the new year. So
Faith, the unholy trinity. What is this?
Faith, the unholy.
Oh.
I don't. Survival. That's scary. Are you a priest?
Looks like we're
a young priest struggle against demons, insane cultists, and your own weakening faith in this pixel horror game inspired by the classic 8-bit gaming era and the satanic scare of the 1980s. Sounds terrible. Sounds like a miserable time. I'm sure the game's great. Sounds like an awful place to put this.
Sometimes you're glad that real life is real life, and this is one of them.
We do not love the satanic panic. Okay? We do not. Scary.
Sure. We'll definitely give it a shot. Have me on there for this one. I'll help. And
absolutely.
Devil
you
emoji
would.
followed. That should be interesting.
Scary.
Yeah. I also want to get that game where there's a giant chicken chasing you.
Peter Griffin in it?
No, Claire got so scared she muted.
No, I just
It's a giant chicken, and all you hear is bark, bark, but like it's large, and it chases you when it finds you, and it eats you because you're small and it's big. What's the matter? There's also a game where there's a killer train chasing you with a face on it, and sometimes that train.
Thomas
sometimes-
the
no, you wish. Sometimes that train gets spider
not-
legs.
Thomas. Less
Yeah,
Thomas the tank engine and more Thomas the shank engine.
Exactly. Exactly, dude. Yeah.
Thomas the
Jesus.
skank engine.
There you go.
Yes, Choo
That's
Choo
a whole
Charles.
different kind of game.
It's called Choo Choo Charles.
Shut the fuck. That's not
Look
what
up
it's
Choo
called.
Choo Charles
That's
right
not
now.
what it's called.
Look
Here,
it up.
we're about to look this up.
You're
Look it
full
up.
of it.
I swear to God. I also believe there's a train with spider legs in it. So be
Oh, Claire, look.
No. What is wrong with you people?
That's worse than like last week in the monkey. Okay, so
Oh, the monkey!
That is worse than the monkey. Chris, do yourself a favor. Do not look up Choo Choo Charles.
Oh, I already
No,
showed
you-
Chris.
no,
Choo Choo
No, it's
Charles.
not for Chris. It's not
I
for
should-
Chris.
No, thank you.
I've
No,
said-
thank you.
I've showed you and Raven Choo Choo Charles a year and a half ago.
I
Oh,
hate this.
Bro, of course I don't remember that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Come on, bro.
It was very atmospheric.
No.
Chris. Oh my god.
It was we
I'm all-
I'm right.
I
Stop
needed to get
booing
it off my
me.
chest. It was just one of those things that's just been like I haven't been able to talk to anybody about, and I knew you'd understand, Claire.
He's so good and I love him. But just
Yes.
because you can sing pretty and act okay, it
Oh, we're back
doesn't
to
mean
this.
that you're going to win a goddamn Tony Award. You need to be Oscar winning level performance. He's brilliant and he's beautiful and he's the worst Fierro. I don't give a fuck what you say. He's
no
not
Choo
a
Choo
good
Charles.
Fierro.
Say
He's
that.
no Choo Choo Charles.
and that's the problem.
And that's the problem.
You want to show Rage?
You know what? He's
whatever
great
this
in the
guy's
Les
name
Mis
is.
movie. He's one of like two people that are good in that fucking movie. It's him and
You
Anne
know what?
Hathaway. Everybody else can get the fuck out of there.
You know what, Aaron?
Samantha Barks can stay too.
Aaron, whatever. What is his
Debate.
last- Yeah, if he had range, he could be a train.
He can be a choo-choo train
You know,
with spider legs.
Here, give me $5.
I know.
stop
No. What
Yes!
the fuck, dude?
Yes. Brush your teeth. Yeah,
I
we're
love
watching
Moulin
that
Rouge,
shit.
the movie, but the musical's not good, and Aaron
We're
Tveit
watching
performance
that.
did not deserve a Tony for it. Thank you very much. Had to play. I'm right.
Remember-
Quit booing me.
I'm so glad you understand. I kept thinking
got
about
you.
like, I'm like, what am I not getting?
What
about
the Lady
this?
Marmalide's going on here?
Anyway,
Can you imagine that a movie that is a jukebox movie that they turned the movie into a different kind of jukebox musical is not good?
I'm
After
cross-eyed.
too many
I
permutations,
saw that.
it's
I
not
saw the
good.
stage version, and the leads didn't have chemistry, and it just killed it for me.
Oh no!
No, I'm kind of I'm a little bit sour on that whole thing, so I get it. Yeah, it's just
It's
it's
not-
hard. I mean, it's like it's Ewan and Nicole Kidman. I mean, come on,
Yeah,
Like,
and
dude, yeah.
I'm
Are
sorry,
you
you
Nicole
guys all
kidding me?
super.
Come on.
You and your supercuts of the stage version of Roxanne has nothing on Ewan McGregor and the tango. I'm sorry. None of that is as good.
God damn it. Put out the red light. Jesus.
Put,
Put out the red light. It's 3 a.m. Put out
Why
the red light.
does my heart cry?
Trying to walk to the kitchen to get a glass of water, and I can't see because the red light's off because Roxanne's fucking it up for everybody.
Roxanne was the first name of my high school choir teacher, and anytime that somebody sang that or just even went, Roxanne, she'd be like, shut up! You guys need to shut up! She hated it so
Shut your
much.
mouths. I'm a teacher. Your kids.
You don't have to put on the red light. Stop
No,
it!
no.
Whoever's in the back saying that?
They don't pay us enough. I
Roxanne. Anyway, it's funny.
hate
Or teacher.
Rox.
Hey,
That's fun though.
they have the high school teacher salaries on the website, online. You can check it.
Sure.
She was doing fine.
Oh,
It was a very well off district that she was teaching in. She
I'm
was
in a very well off district.
Excuse me?
Nope. No spider
Spiders
should
all
be
over the
joining in.
world. Join in.
No.
Get
No
on the
spider.
love train.
No.
Love train.
No.
I choose you. That's Simpsons.
I don't
Yep.
want it.
Nelson.
Somebody made Lego Choo Choo Charles. Don't love it.
Share it with the class.
All right.
Choo Choo Charles is a game that you should play at least once.
Should I though?
It's just you in the woods being chased by a train. What's the problem?
I can think of a couple problems.
What are you afraid of?
I messed with the screen again, but there you go.
It's fine. Oh yeah, see, you got spider legs. It's fine. Fight back.
It's not, but okay.
Fight back. It's just Charles.
Sorry, Chris.
Chicka, choo, Charles.
Now I'm singing Roxanna's Count Orlok, and this is all your fault.
Oh man.
You're welcome.
Put on the red light. You must roll your arms.
Also, Rox,
What?
please. And...
Say, where are your lights?
Oh, God.
That's what I asked.
Hey, Chris, guess what? That's not going to happen because I don't have a fucking
man.
time machine, my dude. Sorry. Okay, back to it. Rox. And back to Count Orlok because I haven't seen it. This is me guessing.
I don't have a time machine, dude.
Don't. You know what I would do if I had a time machine?
Then you slammed a cup.
Yeah. I don't. I don't.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. So, Mark, what comics you been reading, man? You been reading any good comics? I know you were talking. You hit me up about Laura Kinney Wolverine. You're not feeling it.
Yeah. I read the first issue of Laura Kinney Wolverine. I thought it was okay. I was just like, it was not what I was expecting. So I don't know. I'll read the second one and see what I think, but I don't know if I'm going to stay with it, right? Because there's a lot to choose from right now, and I'm okay if there's some things I just don't get, right?
It's just tricky because it's like you see a character, you like the character, you want to read the book, you want to read their book, and you're like, you read that first issue, and you're like, why are you?
Yeah, this is not.
doing
I was like,
this
okay.
to me?
And the absolute titles have been fantastic, though. Those are great, right?
I cannot wait for the next three. We have dates now, and
there's that, and then Plastic Man. I've been reading that one. I'm curious to see how that all unfolds.
Did you read Absolute Wonder Woman 3 yet? Dude, this fucking book, man. I don't understand why this isn't the regular Wonder Woman book. This shit is so fucking metal.
It is cool. It
is the most metal shit
on everything, right? Like all we know.
So good. It's so good. Like I can't. Like everything she says and does has that like, oh, Wonder Woman is like here talking and people are listening because not only does she know what to do in this situation, she's like talking to military officials and like, you have a giant monster here. I got to take care of it. Your weapons will not work. You must leave.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, this regular sized man who's pointing up at her because it's Wonder Woman. And she's like,
great.
She's like, very, very pat. Yes, leave. You should leave now.
Yeah. Well, she's like, well, the cool thing about it is I remember because it's funny because she's talking about it later. She goes, well, that was went as well as I expected. And they're all like, well, I don't know that they'll want to help. And he goes, well, I'm doing this without them or not. It's up to them whether they want to help, So it's as simple as that. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in March, late March to early April is the next three titles.
Okay.
Manhunter is first, then Flash, then Green Lantern.
Yeah.
And they all have that similar twist of like they're missing something type of situation. Things are like flipped around. So there's like no core for this Green Lantern,
Okay.
Flash had no family, so there's no mom.
Flashpoint. Yeah, no Flashpoint.
So So it should be interesting what they're doing.
I like
here.
that. Take away that element, right? Because it's
Yeah.
like same with like any of these characters and like that one pivotal moment, right?
Right.
What are they without that?
Yeah.
So yeah, cool.
Also, Hush 2 starts soon.
Ooh.
Yeah. I liked Hush until I didn't, man. Like it was
Fair enough. It's like
That
Ben
end-
Platt.
that ending, dude. The ending made me so mad. It made me so
I
mad.
hate when that happens and you love something so much, and all of a sudden
It
it
was
just kind
so
of
bad.
fizzles
It
out.
was like-
You know,
it was
what
peak.
happened?
It was
We had a
Jim
good thing
Lee.
going.
Dude, like if it would have been Jason Todd, like holy shit.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. It was like I'm Clayface and Jason Todd. I was like, that's dumb. And then we find out who it really is. And you're like, this is even more stupid. I hate this.
Yeah.
Great art, but I hated it. The ending, it was a bummer. But dude, don't even get me started on Hush 2. Even quieter. Yeah.
Too Hush, too furious.
Yeah. It's the reason why nobody used this character after this story. Because they were like, yeah,
Yeah.
we don't care. It should have been the other guy. You know. But that's coming. Did I talk to you about this weird Harley Quinn book that's happening? Were you around for this?
Somebody dropped in the chat about Harley Quinn farts or queefs.
Yes, that's a real
Yeah.
book. It's called the
Oh.
Harley Quinn Fartacular. That's another title. It's going to be a special issue that Scratch and Sniff that has fart smells in it. So, that's
Here's the
a
thing.
thing.
Okay.
Harley Quinn has jumped 17 sharks at this point.
Just
Yeah.
because. Just
When
because.
you go to Google, favorite Harley Quinn fart comic, the next word is real.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing though. Just because some of us nerds have not learned appropriate social behavior, and just because some of us are weird and inappropriate, doesn't mean we need to lean into it. Why
This
is
Harley
it
Quinn
scratch and
situation is
sniff?
crazy because farts smell.
But here's the thing, though. Are we doing like it's a kid's book and we're scratch and sniffing her unicorn and farts smell like peppermint? Like, is that what kind of scratch and sniff we're going for? Otherwise, what the fuck is wrong with you?
The full title. It's called
No, I don't want it. It's okay.
Harley Quinn Fartacular Silent But Deadly.
But with two T's.
Yes,
Good God.
because fart goes out your butt.
That's gonna be in a bag, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus,
Full
why?
of real farts you can smell with your nose.
What have I done?
Asterisks. Real artificial rub and smell farts. There are variant covers. Comes out 3/26.
This is
Wow.
why aliens keep going when they come by our
Right.
planet. They just keep right on going. Okay?
No
this is
signs of intelligent life here.
But this is also what I mean when I tell people that comic books are stupid. But they are. They're really lead up. But they're also great. But they're pretty stupid. And this is an example of comic books being stupid. In a way that is almost comical.
Almost.
Almost, yeah. But deadly. Walk around. Watch out, I'm butt deadly. I've had chili.
Do they have like
Too many of those peppers in there.
late night taco farts?
Late night taco farts. Join us for me and Mark Perez's new podcast, Late Night Taco Farts.
Go farts, exactly.
I will not be. I love you guys. Not tuning in for that.
You're not tooting in for that? What was that?
Yeah.
Jesus. Boo.
I have a tune. Fart.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris.
There could be only one. Dude, late night taco fart sounds like the greatest podcast to have never existed, or a really, really good punk band. I don't know which one.
Yeah, well, hey, either one works.
I don't know which one
works.
But yeah, dude. I mean, look, comic books are silly. We all know this.
Yeah.
You know, Batman survived the '60s, for crying out loud. So Superman did a lot of shit. Okay. But I don't know about scratch sniff fart butt comics.
No.
Like, I don't. This is a whole new can of worms. Not slow motion cheek flapping. No.
No.
No. I'm so sad. I'm so sad I want out.
It's cheeky.
Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I, too, had my cow and chicken on Cartoon Network days.
But cow and chicken's genius.
Cow and chicken is genius.
Their parents are
though.
chopped in half, Claire.
They're so good.
Red
Mama
guy?
had a
Was it
chicken.
Red-
Mama
Red guy
had a
was it?
cow.
Was Red Guy from Cow and Chicken, right?
Yeah.
Red guy,
yes.
One of my favorite moments ever in any cartoon.
He would
was
walk
when
on
got
his butt.
arrested.
So
Well, yeah,
good.
when he got arrested and like they were handcuffing him, and he stops and looks at the camera and he goes, "Ooh, handcuffs." And it's like, oh my god.
He's so good. That and I beg all of you to go back and find the episode of The Ugliest Weenie. Do you if you don't remember The Ugliest Weenie, they put on a school play about The Ugliest Weenie, which is a play about a bunch of hot dogs. I like that. A bunch of hot dogs in the pack, and one of them's all shriveled and gross looking, but all of the good looking weenies get cooked. So they're bullying the ugly weenie, but then they're all roasting over a fire on fire. Like, it's good to be ugly after all.
First off,
incredible.
The ugly weenie gets revenge in the end because he's contaminated every
other weenie.
Every other.
This
the understanding
sounds like
that
a lot of subtext to it.
the understanding that not only were you making fun
Don't
of
be
me,
touching that ugly weenie.
I've poisoned you, and I've poisoned the people that bought us. I win. I Am Weasel is also a banger.
Yeah, I remember
Because
that.
I Am Weasel is a spinoff of Cow.
Oh yeah, Weasel is
Yes,
so
exactly. Yeah.
good.
There
So good.
is
And
in the
Baboon.
open IR Baboon.
I remember.
Oh my god, yes.
And the opening theme song for I Am Weasel, at the end where they're at the airport holding signs, there's a woman holding a sign said, "Weasel, fix my broken neck." And she's just like this. And he just jumps on her shoulder, brings her neck back in place. Everything's fine. And I was like, we're never going to talk about this ever. I am Weasel.
I am Weasel.
You don't need pants for the victory dance, but Baboon's better than Weasel.
But Baboon's better than Weasel.
IR Baboon. One of my favorite
Okay.
episodes of that show is an episode called IR Gentlemans. And it's an episode where Weasel teaches Baboon how to be a gentleman.
Jeez.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
4 children, I promise. They were for us.
Also, I need to shout out Chris in the chat and tell him to stop texting my childhood best friend about my errand to vape comments because she's angrily texting me. I'm right.
Wow. This has turned into a whole thing.
I just got text
This man
messages.
stopped dishes and got revenge.
He's shit texting me to other people. Let's see what it is. I'm right.
Claire, fix my broken neck. That's what people are going to be saying. You're
got
just
you,
like, okay.
Dude, that was so good. Did you ever watch Two Stupid Dogs?
Yes.
Yes, I
Dude.
loved it.
Two
That
Stupid
was
Dogs.
That was the era of we must make a more kid-friendly Ren and Stimpy, but that's not the point of Ren and Stimpy. So
No.
we got Two Stupid
I
Dogs.
love Two Stupid
Dude,
Dogs,
but
and I
Two
love Cow and
Stupid Dogs
Chicken.
is so good.
And what's his name? Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Courage the
Courage
Courage
the
the
Cowardly Dog
Cowardly
is so
Dog.
good.
Is incredible.
Amazing.
I'd be an angry old man too if my name was Eustace. So I would be fucking livid at everything. What's your
Oh, you make
name?
me look bad.
Booga booga booga.
Booga booga booga. Also, I
His
love
giant
that, like,
cavities in his mouth.
yes.
And
And I
all these
love-
dots.
I love that the whole people are like, don't you guys think that the whole point is like your dog gets scared of like the wind blowing the coat, he thinks it's a monster, but it's just a coat, and it's like this is what your dog thinks all of the scary shadows are, you know? This is what the dog
I
imagination
never
is.
thought of that.
Yeah, he's like the dog sees the scary the coyote running outside, and all of a sudden there's werewolves outside. It's like it's what your dog
Whoa.
thinks, and he's
And
just
they
trying to
live-
protect Muriel.
But I don't know, like they don't take courage for walks, right?
No,
But this is deep now. This is deep now because
This
they live
is
in the middle.
abusive.
They live in the middle of
I
nowhere,
feel
but
like we should be
is it the
pressing-
middle
we
of
should be
nowhere?
Passing the weed and then getting a deeper conversation
It's
about
like-
this right here.
courage
Courage
thinks it's the
actually
middle of
ha-
nowhere.
Did
should never
Bureau
go on
and
a walk.
Eustace actually have neighbors, man, or was it
I know, right?
courage
right.
is mine?
Was it courage is mine, man?
Being walled in, being like, all I know is this house and this evil man
God damn,
and this lovely,
is an evil
lovely,
man.
naive woman.
who
That's
wouldn't
all I
love
know.
courage, man? He just needs a little
Return
doggy
the
Xanax, okay?
slab.
He'll be fine. Don't talk to me about Ramses, because that episode would still freak me out to this day.
Return the slab.
my fate.
Ramsey, the body go, the body go.
Yes.
Banger of a show. Incredible.
No
And that's
doubt.
PooDoo Crew. That's us Sunday nights.
There you go. There you
Every
go.
Sunday night, you get this.
Stuck the
Aren't you
landing,
happy?
baby.
Aren't
Slow
you happy
news
we're
week.
here?
Doesn't matter. We'll fill
we
it
will,
up.
We will fill it up. It's on full. You can stop pumping your gas. You're endangering the environment.
Exactly.
Come
Claire,
where can they find you?
Scratch and sniff PooDoo.
Dude, we're here for scratch and sniff butt fart poodoos.
You can have my red wine burps. No, I don't
there
have
you go.
one, but that'll be-
Smell-o-vision right here on PooDoo.
You're welcome.
Claire, where can they find you?
Well, you can catch me here, of course, every Sunday night on the PooDoo Crew. You can also catch me Tuesday nights for BX
Oh, yeah?
Gaming. Yeah, and I'll be playing the good
That's
old
wild.
Legend of Zeldar Ocarina
Killing
of
it.
Time.
Killing it.
Yeah,
Absolute
come,
cannon.
come relive your childhood memories, like
Scorf
talking about
awaits
two
you.
stupid dogs. Scorf is kicking some ass.
Score for weights.
The Scorf awakens. And this time the Scorf is
Scorpion
gonna
King.
the Scorpion King is making his way to the Fire Temple next week. So get ready. It's going to be toasty. That's going to be fun. And then you can also catch me on the Imperial Senate podcast. We're going to do a Skeleton Crew finale recap, a Rooney. That's the next podcast I think that's going to be coming out. But every single week I do a reaction video, so check that out on the Imperial Senate Podcast YouTube channel. And if you want to watch the full reaction video alongside me, go ahead and become a patron at any tier. $1. $1 will get you every full reaction video. We can have a cute little watch party, you and I, and watch every episode of Skeleton Crew. And it's going to be a lot of fun, and I think that's everything. Follow me everywhere at CStribs to find out what I'm doing. So, and
Incredible.
maybe catch me at an 11 a.m. Viewing of Nosferatu some point in the Minneapolis metropolitan area.
Are you seeing it soon?
I might see it tomorrow. Ethan's the reason that I haven't seen it yet, but
Well,
you
he's
don't get-
dragging his
get on
damn
the
feet. So I'm
bus,
just gonna
Chappie.
go. I'm just
Get
gonna
on
go.
the bus, dude. Give
Come
that
on,
man
man.
some fare.
You working, and then when you're not working, you want to do nothing, bitch. We're gonna go see
Lame.
Spooky Guy. So maybe we'll see.
Go
Cooper,
see
I'll text
Tall
you if I go.
Spooky Man.
Yeah.
Mark Perez.
Well, you can find me on here, of course, on Sundays and on all the socials on I am El Diablito and also on Gotham Outsiders.
Hell yeah.
And if you haven't seen Shrinking, get on it.
Okay.
Don't sleep on it.
Go.
It's
Apple,
so
right?
good, dude. Yes, it's
Go.
so good. I just finished this newest season, and yeah, oh,
It's so brilliant.
whew. It was so good. I needed that.
Oh. Random sidebar.
Yeah.
If any of you guys in the chat are watching The Traitors Season 3 US, which premieres on Thursday, please talk to me about it. Please.
Talk to Claire, guys.
Just shoot me a message. Just tweet at me because I'm trying to get Ethan to watch it, and he's like, ugh. I don't know anybody in my life that watches it, and it's so good.
That's
Anyway.
the sound he makes every time.
Yeah.
We're just gonna keep a sound clip of that.
He's brushing his teeth. He's trying to drink water.
Quit booing me. I'm right. I'm right.
Stop. Everyone talk to Claire. It's okay.
Come on.
It's okay, theater kids.
Even
It's
Mel
all right.
admitted I'm right.
All right.
Chris.
All right. Speaking of Chris Ryans, where can they find you, bud?
Hey, you can find me doing the thing. Look down the bottom of the screen right there, bro. Action Outpost, 10% off. Promo code PooDoo. Go there, get yourself some toys over here. Have yourself a good time. All right, there you go.
He switched 3 toothpicks in between that. He was like, if you come down to the need a dry one. You can find me, Jesus Christ, sorry, choking, here every Sunday night, PooDoo Croo, 9 p.m. EST. Also, Tuesday nights, I swear to God, we're playing, or come by BX Gaming, watch a master that is Claire absolutely crush Ocarina of Time. It's a sight to behold. I wish I
It's
could
a
play.
hyperfixation.
I wish I could play
20
games
years
as
in
well.
the making.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's incredible. I'm here for it. Come by. Cozy Gaming. It's rad. There'll be more Stupid Dogs talks and other cartoon madness. Come on, say bye, hi to Scorf. Everybody else's name. Also, Wednesday nights, I think me and Chris are going to do some fisticuffs soon. We're going to play some fighting games. If he's up for it, we'll see you on that one. Get some Tekken in, or something like that, some Street Fighter, something like that. Stay tuned. Yeah, it's going down. Stay tuned for that. We love you guys so much.
Thursday's the premiere. It's 3 episodes.
We love you guys so much. Best chat in all the land. Please follow us on our socials. Stay tuned for anything that's upcoming that may be different. 2025, we got some stuff for y'all. Brolithium is coming.
Yes, Prolithium.
New show announcement of this week. Mark Perez and Raven talking Star Trek. So come on by for that. There it is. Live long and prosper, and may the force be with you. Always.